Welcome to today's video. Here I'll be discussing all the latest financial news. From renewed hopes in the crypto world to digital hotline launches, I'll keep you up to date on everything you need to know to make smart financial decisions. Let's dive into how the crypto market recaptures $1 trillion. Kicking us off, the $1 trillion market cap. Goodbye Monday blues and hello good news. The total value of all cryptocurrencies on the market has climbed back above $1 trillion. The market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies is now almost as valuable as all the silver on Earth. The world's most decentralized cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, BTC, got a price pump that brought it up to around 22,500, while Ethereum, ETH, got a gigapump that helped it close to $1,500. All of their work has led to a 4.8% increase in the crypto market as a whole, pushing it to a recent high of $1.02 trillion. Bitcoin's market cap is back to the meme-worthy level of $420 billion, while Ethereum's market cap has grown by more than $20 billion in the last 24 hours and is now at $180 billion. According to the graph below, the last time the cryptocurrency market went over $1 trillion was on June 13th. A quick note about the market capitalizations: the market cap for Bitcoin and most other mined cryptocurrencies is the total value of all mined coins. For Bitcoin, it's easy. Just multiply the total number of Bitcoins mined since January 3rd, 2009. It's a little over 19,960,775 Bitcoins. By the current price per Bitcoin, which is around $22,000. Since the Fear and Greed Index has been at extreme fear or fear for months, the market is indeed eager to hear good news. Still, before you pop the champagne, you might want to think about the previous all-time high of the crypto market cap. It hit $3 trillion in the fourth quarter of 2021. This means that $2 trillion has still been lost. In April 2021, the total value of all cryptocurrencies on the market was equal to the value of Apple's stock, but not yet $3 trillion. But Apple is worth $2.4 trillion right now, while crypto's worth $1 trillion. So crypto still has a ways to go before it can compete with one of the biggest and most well-known companies in the world. Next, CFTC will remodel Lab CFTC Education Office to increase regulatory efficiency. The head of the United States Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, Rostin Behnam, said on July 25th that the agency will be restructured to make it more proactive and thorough. The Securities Exchange Agency, SEC, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, are in charge of most crypto regulation. Lab CFTC, which was called the center of the CFTC's efforts to promote responsible fintech innovation, will become the Office of Technology Innovation, OTI, and report directly to the chairman's office. Behnam said at a Brookings Institute webinar, "We are now working across the agency in a more proactive and comprehensive way to regulate these markets with the tools we already have." He also said, "Our core policy divisions are now directly addressing how the CFTC can use its existing authority to bring important regulatory protections to this market." Also, the Office of Customer Education and Outreach will be realigned within the Office of Public Affairs to better serve new retail participants in the market. Behnam noticed that the digital assets market is different from other commodity markets because so many regular people take part in it. Behnam also said that regulators' collective analysis paralysis was slowing down progress in financial technology. Behnam hasn't always been as calm about working with the agency's current rules, which don't allow for market surveillance or oversight as he is now. In February, he told the Senate Agricultural Committee, which oversees his agency, that the agency's reliance on tips and whistleblowers to find illegal activity is a very, very narrow window into what is actually happening in the market. Bills like the Loomis-Gillibrand bill and the Digital Commodity Exchange Act would give the CTFC more control over crypto markets. Moving on, Thai SEC launches digital hotline for ZipMex users. After the Thai cryptocurrency exchange ZipMex stopped withdrawals last week, local financial regulators are now looking into how investors might have lost money. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, of Thailand is taking steps to get all the information it needs from investors about how problems with ZipMex have affected them. On July 25th, the regulator made it official that ZipMex ZipMax customers can send information through a forum on the official website of the Thai SEC. The SEC has heard from a number of people who were hurt by ZipMax after the cryptocurrency exchange temporarily stopped withdrawals of the Thai baht and digital assets on Wednesday. In the past, the SEC sent a letter to the company, ZipMax, asking them to set up a good way to get in touch with customers and handle complaints, as well as to protect customers' rights. The announcement says, ZipMax is one of the major cryptocurrency exchanges that is officially regulated by the government of Thailand, along with Upbit, BitCub, and others. Last week, the ZipMax exchange suddenly stopped withdrawals, citing volatile market conditions and a combination of circumstances that were out of the company's control. Bitcoin BTC was above $24,000 for the first time in more than a week when withdrawals were stopped. ZipMax partially got back to work on the platform, allowing withdrawals from its trade wallet again after turning them off for 2 days. The company said transfers from Z-Wallet, deposits and trades will remain disabled until further notice. In other related news, game yet to begin for security token offerings, INX execs say. Even though some of the first security tokens offerings, STOs, started at least 4 years ago, an executive at the INX cryptocurrency trading platform says that the STO industry has yet to take off. In an interview with Cointelegraph, Douglas Borthwick, the chief business officer of INX, said that the STO industry is still young compared to the digital asset industry as a whole. This is because companies and individuals are just getting started in the field. Borthwick says that there is still a big difference in education between people who know about STOs and those who've never heard of them. An STO is a type of public offering in which digital securities or security tokens are sold on security token exchanges. This is also known as a tokenized initial public offering, IPO. Security tokens can be used to trade real financial assets like stocks, bonds, or real estate. To store and verify token transactions, blockchain is used. INX was the first company to raise $85 million through a tokenized initial public offering, IPO. That was approved by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in 2021. Since then, the platform has listed one public token, the INX token, and 5 private security tokens, like the blockchain capital token, BCA, INX. In the meantime, INX is working to solve current problems in the STO industry, such as a lack of education and awareness. The company works closely with financial professionals to teach them about the STO process and its benefits. This, says INX, will lead to more issuers. Borthwick said, "It hasn't taken off yet, but it certainly feels like it's poised to." Borthwick said that INX is trying to separate the STO industry from the rest of the cryptocurrency market. In March 2022, the popular cryptocurrency wallet software Exodus went public on digital asset securities firm Securitize Markets. This happened after the company raised $75 million through a crowdfund campaign. Finally, Cathie Wood sells Coinbase shares amid insider trading allegations. One of the biggest stockholders in the Coinbase cryptocurrency exchange sold a huge number of shares at a time, when regulators are reportedly looking into the company for alleged insider trading. ARK Investment Management, which is run by Cathie Wood, has sold more than 1.4 million Coinbase coin shares. According to ARK's daily trade report from July 26th, 3 ARK exchange-traded funds, ETFs, including ARK Innovation ETF, ARK, sold a total of 1,133,495 shares, or 0.6% of the total assets of the ETFs. ARK Next Generation Internet ETF sold 174,611 coin shares, and ARK Fintech Innovation ETF sold 110,218 coin shares. Based on the closing price on Tuesday, the shares that were sold were worth just over $75 million. Today's closing price for Coinbase stock was 52.9. Because of the sale, the stock lost 21% of its value. Mid-July was a good time for Coinbase stock, but since July 21st, when the US authorities arrested a former Coinbase global executive on charges of insider trading, the stock has been falling like a rock. TradingView data shows that since Coinbase stock hit $77.3 on Friday, it has lost about 32% as of the time of this writing. ARK had been steadily adding to its coin stash this year. In May, when Coinbase shares were falling, ARK bought 546,000 6,579 of them anyway. Since Coinbase's stock went public last year, the investment firm has been actively buying its shares. By April 2022, it had bought about 750 shares. At first, the stock was priced at $350. Bloomberg says that ARK is the third largest investor in Coinbase with nearly 9 million shares as of the end of June. It is said that the liquidation of ARK's first sale on Coin this year, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) is reportedly looking into Coinbase's possible involvement in crypto insider trading. Carolyn Pham, an SEC commissioner, was worried that Americans might have been able to trade digital assets that should have been registered as securities, but were not. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for sticking with us to the end of this video. Till next time, cheers.